Hello everyone, it's CanadianTitan here, and we're back with some more Fortnite. And this video is a little different, and that's because I recorded it without this audio. The words that I am saying to you right now were recorded after the fact. And the reason for that is a really smart idea that my wife had to record the gameplay and the audio separately. And the reason for that is very simple. I have probably played and recorded, I want to say like 30 hours of Fortnite content of me losing games. And I just felt like, you know what, I can't entertain and focus on winning this game. And I won earlier today, and I really was frustrated that I didn't record it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to play another round, and we'll see if I can win one, and if my wife is right. And so the bus is coming from the southeast, and I decide that I'm going to land at one of my favorite spots near Moisty Mire. It's a big swamp area. There's not a lot of loot, but there's also not a lot of people that go there, so it felt like the smart way to go on the map. And you can see we have 97 people, so 96 other people that I have to come out ahead of. The bus is still making its transit as I come on down. I try to jump fairly early because the earlier you get to the ground, the earlier you jump and get to the ground, the earlier you get a weapon and can start getting resources. It's especially good if you're a resource collector like I am and you want to get a bunch of resources for bases later on. You can see there's a person dropping a little further away. I'm not too concerned about them because they didn't turn towards me, so I'm going to go ahead and take this little shield potion. And I started with M16, a gray M16, but it's got 40 bullets. That's a good start. I switch over to my brick to make sure that if I do have to build to defend myself, I am ready to go because I have 30 brick and no wood. Oh, now I have wood, but I keep it on brick because I'm not going to change my resources every couple of seconds. There's just no point. You know, might as well just run around and see what we can collect. This house over here sometimes has a chest in it. Typically it has a shotgun in it. And so I go ahead and check this out, and sure enough, there is a tactical shotgun and a med kit. And the med kit is super useful. I don't remember if it comes in handy or not, but med kits, if you see them, pick them up, find inventory space for them. They are super important. You can only hold 3 of them, but often that's enough to kind of give you the edge. It takes a little while to use them, but they can be very, very helpful. I'm reorganizing my weapons because I've kind of got muscle memory now. My first slot is my assault rifle, my second slot is my shotgun. Usually, then I have like my healing items, so you can see I have my single shield potion that's left, as well as my med kit. And then at the end that's typically where I put the sniper rifle, which I use as binoculars because I am horrible at sniping. So I'm just collecting some resources. And this is what I like to do early game. You can see the number of players left is already down to 69. We have the first storm zone on the map. I'm getting ready with my wood because it's now my biggest resource and it's the easiest to kind of collect more of. I see there's a chest on top of the vehicles and I want it. They took away the tires that made getting up here easier. And you can see I have some jump issues there as I try to climb this huge stack of vehicles. I get a boogie bomb. I don't like boogie bombs. They're kind of funny, but they're really kind of meme/troll heavy, and that's not really how I play. So we'll leave that in the last slot. It'll probably be quickly replaced with something else, anything else. And so I'm not really heading towards the safe zone yet. I still have 2 minutes before the storm moves, so I'm trying to get more resources, more weapons. I really don't want to go into the mid-game with a green assault rifle. Typically there's a chest here, but as you can hear, there's not. So I collect the few resources that there are. I missed that ammo box for like the first 300 games I played. I didn't know that ammo box was there. So always check behind things. They tuck in those ammo boxes all over the place. It's crazy. I'm checking my sides to make sure there's no one going to come and attack me while I harvest some more resources. And now I'm slowly starting to kind of beeline my way over to the safe zone. As we come up on Anarchy Acres, I think that's this one, there's 2 farms, a north farm and a south farm. And I can never remember which one's named what. The important thing here, though, is I saw that there's a whole bunch of building that's been done, and I'm trying to look for items and weapons. I can see something blue over there, but also make sure that no one spots me. So I'm rushing for the cover of this little side forest. I really like the side forest here for making sure that I don't get seen. I swap out my mini shield because I'm already maxed at 50 and I can't get any more from that mini shield with a blue SMG. SMGs are kind of garbage. While yes, they can put out a lot of damage per second, you have to hit every shot and they only do 15 damage per shot to do that. I swap out my boogie bomb with this long range assault rifle, and you can see the boogie bomb there landed on the ground. Probably no one will ever notice it, which is great. We're down to 43 people remaining, including myself, and 17 seconds till the storm just starts moving. So I know that over on this side, by the overturned police truck, there's typically a chest, and as I jumped there, you could see a little bit of a glow. There's a chest over here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And now the storm is finally moving, but there's 3 minutes until the storm gets here. I got another med kit, so I'm up to 2. The all-powerful med kits. You can notice I have my shotgun as the weapon that I have ready. And the reason for that is it's very easy to switch to your assault rifle if you see something farther away. But the last thing you want to do is have your assault rifle out and go, oh shoot, someone's up close to me, they surprised me, and I don't have my shotgun ready. So I have my shotgun ready for close range attacks, and I can switch to my assault rifle if I see someone further away. Highly recommended tactic, no matter which order you place your weapons in, to keep your shotgun and your assault rifle very close together, and typically run around either, if you're a really good sniper, run around with a sniper rifle, and if you're not a good sniper like myself, you run around with your shotgun out. Pick up some more light ammunition, and get ready to cross over the bridge. I get a trap here, which is kind of nice. I don't have a lot of luck getting kills with traps. If you have any kind of shield, typically you can survive one hit from a trap. I jump down here and almost slip off the banister, but thankfully I don't. I survived. Coming across here, often there's and again, I do a crazy parkour jump, but sometimes there's a chest down here. I accidentally swap band-aids for my shotgun. No, we do not want to do that. And I continue to move on. And I'm just looking for supplies that are easy to get. I'm checking the bridge to make sure no one's following me. There's still 1 minute and 20 before the storm reaches where that white line is. And there's only 29 people left, including myself. I haven't had to go into any combat yet. I haven't had to fight anyone or build up a crazy base. I've just been quietly collecting resources all by myself in the less popular areas. We're heading towards Shifty Shafts here, one of the new areas. I don't know this location really at all. I've dropped here a few times, but typically I die before I really have a chance to check it out. One of the tactics that I use that I like to kind of get from the mid-game to the end game is hiding in bushes. And as you can see here, depending on the way I'm facing, this bush doesn't really hide me all that well. Like if I'm facing against the mountain, sure, it hides me all the way. I'm checking on the progress of the storm. It's coming up. I got 30 seconds left. But if I was looking the other way, someone would probably be able to see me. My head was poking right out of the bush. Sitting in a bush makes for kind of boring footage, but if you want to get those wins, if you want to win your first game at Fortnite, there's no better way than playing cautiously and using bushes. If you build bases like a lot of the top tier YouTubers, what's going to happen is you're going to be basically painting a huge target on yourself. Hey, I'm here, come attack me and take my base. And if you are not good at combat, if you're not good at, weapons and engagements and mouse movements and targeting, building a base can be a way to lose a lot of games. So I just kind of chill out. I'm within the next storm zone. I got 2 minutes and 15 seconds to just kind of relax, do some deep breathing exercises if you're getting a little nervous. There's only 25 people left. There's 24 people in me. So, what's that? 3/4 of all the people are gone. The hardest thing is to be patient in this game, but the more you move around, the more attention you draw to yourself as well, right? You're running along and you jump, and you run some more and you jump again, and your head pops up over a hill and someone else sees it and they get ready to sniper you, right? Like as much as you want to move to collect more resources, like I still have a gray assault rifle. That is not what you want to go into the end game with. A gray assault rifle is not going to do well. And so thinking about that, I decide I'm going to move to Shifty Shafts. Probably everyone that was there has left. If there's any loot left, I could get it. This could be a really dumb move. I see a green burst, so I grab it. Switching out my gray AR, which is nice. I was really tired of that weapon. I thought it was interesting that there were lockers in there, but nothing else. Maybe there was an item in there at one point that someone picked up, but not for me this time. There's typically a chest over here, but it's already been looted. And now I'm getting ready to hide again. I've been kind of exposed for a little while, and I see a chest. So I drop down and make a ton of noise in the back of this truck, but I get another shield potion. So that's going to make me 100 over 100. That means other than like a snipe shot to the head with a bolt action sniper, I should be able to survive long enough to react to any combat situation that I'm in. As I get ready to approach the house, I turn and I thought I saw a glint of purple. So I go back around and it's my favorite weapon. It's a Scar. This is one of the most powerful guns in the game. It's not as powerful as a sniper rifle really, but in terms of combat with other players, this is the weapon you want. If you can get this, you're more likely to win games. I approach the house, I see some building inside the house, so I decide, you know what, I'm not going to go in there. I'm going to try to go deeper into the center of this storm zone, so that way when the next storm zone is created, I'm probably close to where I'll need to go. This is a very dangerous tactic, but if you are getting down to the end game, go ahead and do this. Give yourself a minute to assess your situation and try to move deeper into the circle. It'll make moving at the very end game less needed and less noticeable than if you had stayed just on the edges in kind of this transition. You can see we have 17 people left, a minute until the storm gets here. I'm looking around, I'm listening. I'm hoping that I don't see anyone. I'm checking the hills because you don't want to get sniped, right? That feels like the worst thing, especially when you get to this final 15 that we're now in. If you get sniped at this point, it hurts. It really does. It doesn't feel good because you've at this point probably put in about, what? I'm just going to wiggle my mouse here. 12 and a half minutes. I put in 12 and a half minutes. And so to lose at this point, not fun. So I'm doubly cautious at this point. I'm checking all the hills. I don't hear or see anyone. No gunshots. Seems pretty safe. There's only 13 people left. Oh, we heard someone grab a supply drop. That big loud pop, there's supply drops that happen every time the storm shifts. And typically in there, there's like missile launchers and the best sniper rifles. It's brutal. Oh, someone was lost by the storm, so there's only 12 people left. And the new storm zone is basically like 2 feet away from me, which is great. That's exactly where you want to be. Checking again. Listening. I don't see the person that grabbed the supply drop. That doesn't mean they're not out there. So now I decide, you know what? I'm going to get in position. There's 10 people left, including myself. That means there's 9 other people. What I need now is a way to defend myself. I need to be able to prepare for the end game. So I go up this hill, hoping it's one of the highest points in this new storm zone. You want to be in the highest or one of the highest points because it's very difficult for snipers to hit you if you're up higher than them. Again, I check, is anyone behind me? Is anyone coming up after me? Do I see anyone on the hills? Do I see any movement? Do I hear anything? Another couple of people are gone. There's only 8 people left, including myself. I see this little shack up here, and for a moment I thought I saw something in it. I smash it. No, it's just the light. It's just the light that's in there. Nothing up high. It's time to build a base. So again, like I mentioned before, this is painting a target on me. Instantly, people are going to see this from very far away, especially because I picked a high up point. They're going to know I'm here. They're going to see this base. You don't want to build it more than 3 levels high, because if you build it higher than 3 levels high, you're going to take fall damage when you leave the base, and you might have to jump out of the base in a hurry. You can see here, I placed down the trap. That way if anyone climbs up behind me and jumps in, they'll at least get hit once by the trap. Typically it doesn't save your life, but it can do some damage. If you die, it can help take down the person that killed you. I can see that some people have built farther away. I can't jump over this spot. It's just too deep. I don't want to be stuck only being able to use half a base. So what I do now is I build another tower. And the reason for this is like threefold, fourfold. I can't even tell you how many numbers, but I don't want them to be able to know where I am. So having two towers makes it twice as difficult for them to figure out where I am. Here you can see me badly try to change the direction of the ramp. I still haven't gotten very good at this. This is a skill that a lot of YouTubers that I see have that I just don't. They can quickly figure out exactly what they need to click to change the direction of a ramp. I finally get it worked, and I have a ramp one direction and a ramp the other direction. I have two bases that I can jump back and forth between. It's harder for them to take down the base. They don't know which spot to come in at, because if I'm down low, they won't be able to see my head. This gives you the maximum amount of options at the end game. There's 6 people left, including myself. 20 seconds till the storm gets to its new location. You can see there's some building northwest of me on the hill. It looks like there might actually be a fight over there. I tried to check out the fight using my scoped weapon. Yep, they are fighting. I'm looking through the city. Tilted Towers is one of the locations that they added in the recent map update that so many people love, but you really will only love it if you're really good at aiming. If you've done a lot of first-person shooters, Tilted Towers is where you want to go. It's insanity. So many people drop there. So many fights are won or lost there. A lot of people really enjoy it. I do not. I die there over and over. I can see someone's putting some finishing touches on their mega base made of brick. A lot of people would probably ask, why would you make your base, your endgame base out of wood? That's so easy to destroy. That's okay. If someone destroys my base, I'm going to abandon it. So making it out of something like brick like that, I don't really find it to be super helpful. You can see now the person from the hill is building a ramp to try to assault that mega base. He's doing a lot of damage, attracting a lot of attention. That's fine by me. 5 people, including myself. I'm in the next storm zone, which super lucky. I might have had to abandon my base early because of that. You can see a supply drop's coming down, but not on the hill that I'm on, unfortunately. The location for it seems a little bit kind of out of my way. I can hear some building. I'm like, what's that? I see someone coming up my base. I shoot them. My spike trap gets them once. I badly aim my gun. I'm doing a horrible job of aiming, trying not to die. I get the guy. Yes, and guess what? He drops all kinds of great gear, loot, my building materials. I now have 779 wood. So I feel, oh my goodness, I'm pretty lucky now. I quickly try to take out the ramp a little bit. I think about doing it again, but I really don't want a sniper to get me at this point. There's only 2 other people. I have 1 kill. I have no idea where the other people are at this point. I do something silly. I grab the sniper rifle. I don't know why I do that. I'm not going to use the sniper rifle. You can see me trying to look at the other base and not get shot. Okay. I don't know if there's anyone over there or not. The storm's coming in. Everyone only has about 45 seconds. The other 2 people only have 45 seconds to get in this new zone. I am on the highest point of this new zone, so I have a big target on me. They're coming for me. I don't know where or when, but they're coming. I'm expecting them to use the ramp that the other guy built. That would make the most sense to me. That's how I would assault this base. And I try to consider how I would basically take me out, right? And what do I need to know? So I'm listening for building right now. Is anyone building behind me? I jump. I don't see anyone there. Okay. And then I realize, wait a second. There's someone building there. They're trying to cut across. I can't shoot from the location I'm at, so I go switch over. I take some quick shots. I'm too slow, though. I'm not able to knock down the ramp that they made, but they jumped down. So they're not close to me right now, but now they're definitely going to come up the ramp that first guy made. That person's not going to... I realized I have extra traps that I got from the guy that invaded my base, so I set them up, because why not? It kind of helped before, might help again. I see the guy coming up. He comes alongside my base, I see him. I take a couple of shots, I hit him once, he starts running. See, at this point you would think, okay, well you're going to press your advantage. No, I'm going to actually kind of hide. And then I hear one guy kill the other guy. So now there's only me and one other person. There's only me and one other guy, and I just got to make sure he doesn't get me. So I'm like bunny hopping like mad. I'm looking everywhere. Where is he? Where is he? I see all the stuff on the ground. I hear him reloading his weapons. I hear him walking. And then I see he's building. So I take a couple quick shots. He shoots back. He does a little bit of damage to me, but not a lot. I didn't do a lot of damage to him either. I see a piece of my base go down. I take some more shots at him. And I get the win. Whew. And that's how I play. I mean, there are lots of places where I probably could have died. But I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, everyone, gaming should be fun, so keep having fun. Thank you so much for watching.